Ascribe to the Lord, O sons of God, ascribe to the Lord honor and glory.
Wisdom.
The reading is from St. Paul's Epistle to the Hebrews.
Let us attend.
Brethren, it was most fitting that we should have such a high priest, holy, guileless, undefiled, separated from sinners, and more exalted than the heavens, who has no need, like those high priests, to offer up sacrifices daily, first for his own sins, and then for the sins of the people. For this he did once for all, when he offered up himself. For the law appoints men in their weakness as high priests, but the word of the oath, which came after the law, appoints a son, perfected forevermore. Now in the things which we are saying, the chief point is this: we have such a high priest, who sat down at the right hand on the throne of the majesty in the heavens, a liturgical minister of the sanctuary and of the true tabernacle, which was pitched by the Lord and not by a human.
Peace be to thee that readeth.
Wisdom attend, let us hear the Holy Gospel.
Peace be with you all.
And with thy spirit.
The reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Matthew.
Glory to thee, O Lord, glory to thee.
Let us attend. The Lord spoke this parable. A man going on a journey called his servants and entrusted to them his property. To one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, to another 1, to each according to his ability. Then he went away. He who had received the 5 talents went at once and traded with them, and he made 5 talents more. So also he who had received 2 talents made 2 talents more. But he who had received the 1 talent went and dug in the ground, and hid his master's money. Now after a long time the master of those servants came and settled accounts with them. And he who had received the 5 talents came forward, bringing 5 talents more, saying, Master, you delivered to me 5 talents. Here I have made 5 talents more. His master said to him, Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a little. I will set you over much. Enter into the joy of your master. And he who also had 2 talents came forward, saying, Master, you delivered to me 2 talents. Here I have made 2 talents more. His master said to him, Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a little. I will set you over much. Enter into the joy of your master. He also who had received the 1 talent came forward, saying, Master, I knew you to be a hard man, reaping where you did not sow, and gathering where you do not winnow. So I was afraid, and I went and hid your talent in the ground. Here you have what is yours. But his master answered him, You wicked and slothful servant, you knew that I reap where I have not sowed, and gather where I have not winnowed. Then you ought to have invested my money with the bankers, and at my coming I should have received what was my own with interest. So take the talent from him and give it to him who has the 10 talents. For to anyone who has will more be given, and he will have abundance. But from him who has not, even what he has will be taken away. And cast the worthless servant into the outer darkness. There men will weep and gnash their teeth. As he said this, he called out, He who has ears to hear, let him hear.
Glory to thee, O Lord, glory to thee.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.